Hello, I'm doing a movie review, and the movie I want to review is Chasing Amy. Now, Chasing Amy came out in 1997, and this, of course, is Kevin Smith's third movie, and it's the third film to feature the characters of Jay and Silent Bob. Now, Jay and Silent Bob only appear in one scene in this movie, but the scene they appear in is actually a pretty important scene in the movie. Now, Chasing Amy is actually a bit more of a drama film than it is a comedy. I mean, there are moments in this movie which are genuinely funny as shit, but for the most part, it's actually more of a drama film than it is a comedy. But Chasing Amy is about a comic book artist named Holden McNeil, played by Ben Affleck. What happens is him and his friend, played by Jason Lee, do this comic book series called Blunt Man and Chronic, which is based off of their drug dealers, Jay and Silent Bob, who of course are two characters from Clerks and Mallrats, and basically their comic book series has gotten a big cult following, and what happens is one day when they're at a comic book convention, Holden meets this other comic book artist named Alyssa, and basically Holden completely falls for Alyssa, like he completely falls in love with her, but he finds out later that she's actually a lesbian, and this really at first starts to fuck with his head, but eventually they do become friends. But during the whole course of their friendship, he's absolutely in love with her, and but he can't really accept the fact that, she's a lesbian, and this is really kind of messing with his head. But, what happens is you find out later in the movie that she's not really a lesbian, she's actually more bisexual than a lesbian, but, what happens is he tells her that he's in love with her, and, at first she's definitely pissed off at this, but eventually, they do start going out with each other, and, but basically the movie kind of focuses on, like, how his relationship with Alyssa is affecting the relationship with his friend, played by Jason Lee, and you can tell that, you can tell Jason Lee's character, like, you can tell, like, he might be prejudiced against gay people, or, like, you can definitely tell he does not like the idea of them going out, like, at all, and, their relationship is really, getting in the way of the friendship between, Ben Affleck's character and Jason Lee's character, and, but yeah, Chasing Amy is an awesome movie. Now, a lot of fans of Kevin Smith consider this to be Kevin Smith's best movie. Personally, my favorite movie of his is Clerks, but, after watching this movie, because it's been years since I last saw the movie, but I just recently rewatched it, and after rewatching it, I can definitely see why fans of Kevin Smith hold this in such high regard, because this really is an awesome movie. Like I said, it's a bit more of a drama film than it is a comedy, and it's actually a genuinely touching movie. I mean, it genuinely is a very good movie, and, like I said, Jay and Silent Bob only appear in one scene in this movie, and, Jay and Silent Bob, the scene that they're in, like I said, is actually a pretty important scene in the movie, because basically there's a story that Silent Bob tells Holden in this one particular scene, and this story is basically the whole reason the movie's called Chasing Amy, because of this particular story that Silent Bob tells Holden in this one scene. But, Chasing Amy, like I said, is a very awesome movie. Now, Ben Affleck and Jason Lee were also in Mallrats, and even though this is supposed to be set in the same world that Mallrats is set in, they don't play the same characters that, they played in Mallrats. But, yeah, there's really not much else I can say about Chasing Amy that hasn't already been said, because it really is a very good movie, and yeah, that's my review on Chasing Amy, and bye.